Hello, testing. All right, well, I'm going to be trying Season 5 PTR for the first time. Hello, Sean. Hello, Taralt. Hello, Goza. How's everyone doing? All right, let's get in there. I'm glad I don't have to remake a character. That's nice. Oh, happy birthday to your puppy. What kind of dog you got? I have a dog also. He's, I think, gonna turn 4. Find the mysterious shrine. Where do I need to go? Holy shit. Tile? Dude, I know. Give me 1 second. Stupid butt. This is my Catone de Tuliar. Name is Benny, and he was just sleeping, so he's gonna put him back down. He's gonna go back to bed. So I definitely know that kind of dog is. All right, have a good one, Benny. Back to sleep. Oh wow, what a coincidence! It's not a really well-known dog breed, so it's pretty cool that that's the exact one that you have. All right, anyone know where I need to go to test out the new stuff? This is the yeah, it is the PTR, is the... Okay, I guess I'll do this. Investigate the blah blah blah. Bunch of words I can't read quickly. Alright, I guess it's here. Easy enough. Oh, hey, Lucky Luciano, how's it going? Thank you. Yeah, I just figured that out. I was like, why? You know what? They're probably not going to make it too hard, right? Diablo's not a game where it should really be hard to figure out what to do. That if that's the case, they're kind of failing at it. All right. Spam through the dialogue, like I'm sure everyone will do. Yeah, who learns anything by reading? No one. Oh, do I have to kill shit? That'd be cool. Now, because this is season 5, I think they got rid of all my elixirs, probably. Wait, what do you mean they don't give me this stuff to test? Oh, like all the new... Oh yeah, I do find that utterly ridiculous. It's like, oh, there's 50 new uniques and legendary powers. Go find them in your 1 week. You have to play the PTR so you can test and let us know. Do they think it's not going to drop? You think that, like, they're testing drop rates and stuff? Like, what's the point of that? Like, they know things drop properly. That's a quick fix. Like, balancing is what we have to get to. Hey, Rex. How's it going, dude? Thank you. Yeah, I'll try to have a good night. I'll probably be streaming for a few hours. I want to test out this PTR. However, I'm annoyed that I have to find everything. I was hoping to do, like, bunch of cool new builds, but that's gonna be the case. Find the hideout. Okay. Wonder where that hideout's gonna be. I assume many of you are either home for the night or are getting ready to go out. Or from Europe and waking up at like 4 AM for some reason. Oh, manual rope. Oh no! I need to find all the crafting manuals again? Wait a second, do I have it on my gear still? Oh, they changed the icons. Okay, so my current build is still active. Huh. Yeah, may RN Jesus be with me. Thank you. God. That is so stupid. They did this last season where it's like search for evidence, click on random shit. It's like really just not that noticeable what you have to click on. You kind of just like hover your mouse rapidly around everything and try and get lucky. I got 2 out of the 3. There you go. That felt meaningful. Thank you, Mr. T.O. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for watching my videos. I'm glad you like them. Have a fun time making them. I'm actually working on the Season 5 PTR video, but I feel like I had to play it first to start working on it. I've already downloaded all your favorite streamers' first days playing, and everyone has like a recap video that I've downloaded, so I just gotta go through it. Unfortunately, I left the hard drive with all my media on it at work, so this is going to be kind of a streaming weekend for me, and then next week I'm going to work on the video and hopefully have it out. Jeez, I don't know if it's a good idea to have the video out like in the middle of 4th of July weekend. Who the hell's watching YouTube? I mean, I probably will, but there's going to be some people definitely not touching the computer during that time. It'll definitely be out before Season 5, though. Which is coming a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. Find the Black Tome. Okay, I did. Oh, I have to wait for him to come over. What is this? Oh, it's a little Lilith statue. That's cool. Oh, thank you. The Discord is expired and invalid. Let me update that. God, I'll probably update it after. I don't even know how to run a Discord. It's like pretty much anything goes in there. Let's see. How do I do this? Right click. Server settings. Invite people. Copy. Alright, so this is the Discord. I'll just paste it. And I'll update my actual links in a minute. Let's see here. No, I'll do it live. Let's just do it live. Channel. If I wasn't so like illiterate on anything that wasn't YouTube, I'd do this so much quicker. Stream manager. Settings. Yeah, this is gonna take me longer than I thought. I'll just do it after. Big deal. Oh, wait, am I playing music? Is that too loud? Oh no. It's not even playing. Oh, it is. It is playing. Let me know if my music is too loud. Alright, spam talk to that guy. No one's reading anything. Let's see how long we have to wait. Oh, no. Let me pick up that thing. Dude, I love Heartseeker, but I hear they quote-unquote nerfed the crap out of it. So they got rid of the bug that was doing all of its damage. And then they nerfed it even, like, in other regards, I believe, too. But I've seen so many broken builds pop out. So I kind of think Season 5 is going to be a lot of busted builds. They may just leave it like that. I don't know what their plan is with the expansion, but you would think we would be stronger in the expansion. Like, I know we're not getting an extra 10 levels. It's going to be the same level, but I would say throw another 100 levels on the pit or 50 levels on the pit and just keep the power creep going up. It doesn't really feel good when you complete a season, you get to like pit level, let's just say 100, then the next season, like, you're only getting to 90. You would expect that you would go higher and higher, but I don't know. We'll see what they do. Outdated gameplay? Yeah, dude. Isaac, are you playing PoE 2? I've seen some of their graphics, and it looks really good. If you like graphics, if you're like a graphic Andy, PoE 2 looks freaking awesome. If you like build variety, PoE 1 and Last Epoch have tons of build variety. And I am impressed with Last Epoch's build variety. I know they had a lot of time in pre-release, but there's a lot of different builds out there that are useful. Diablo's getting there. I would say Season 4 is the first season where it felt like I had more than two options. Yeah, PoE 2 definitely innovates more than Diablo 4 does, and they can do that. There's a smaller company, they can take the risks. Most small companies can take risks. Like, I don't know if you guys seen Power World, but they took one huge risk, and it paid off really well. Like, I know it kind of blew up and then died, but I guess most Pokemon games do that. You just kind of beat the game and you're done with it, but that game was praised as like way better than the past like 3 Pokemon games that came out. Spox, you Last Epoch fan? Yeah, dude. You're gonna be playing the new season. Now I'm deciding if I should make a brand new seasonal character or continue my old character. I love making seasonal characters. Any chance I get, I'll make a seasonal character. I actually do hate continuing Eternal Realm characters. Like, I almost feel like I would never do it. But with Last Epoch, at least for the first few seasons that are going to be out, they're adding everything to Eternal that they're adding to this season. And I kind of understand them doing that, but I'm also a little pissed off. I do wish there was a little something new for a seasonal compared to Eternal. Like, give me the smallest incentive to make a seasonal character other than just starting fresh, which I do like doing. So I'm still going to play seasonal, but just give me like one cosmetic set or like any stupid shit, like a dog. PoE is great, but you're not a fan of needing a PhD and tons of guides for one build. Yeah, I attempted PoE once. I had a fun time going through the story, and prior to playing, I was looking up a guide. And unlike Diablo, where it's like, here's like a 5-minute guide on how to play a class or something or a build, the minimum was like a 40-minute guide on any kind of spec, and that was just the basics of the build. It was a little overwhelming. I beat the campaign. I attempted to try the end game, and then I just kind of got lost and overwhelmed, and I quit. One day I'll probably go back though. Looking forward to PoE 2. You can't beat free ARPG superfans. Yeah, something about a game being free that just makes you feel better, even about like spending on like cosmetics. I know when I played what was it, Hearthstone, I was like, okay, when it first came out, at least when it first came out, when I played Hearthstone, I was like, I'll spend about $60 on card packs. Like, that's like, this game is awesome and it's definitely worth $60. I would have spent $60 on this game, so why not buy card packs? I did that. I played the game for about a year, like pretty intensely, and then I kind of tapered off a little bit. And then a few months after that, they're like, "Oh, we're introducing retiring mechanics. So all those cards you bought at the very beginning of the game are now retired." And that's when I immediately quit and never looked back. Last Epoch should be fun if they fix Ward. I mean, it's going to be fun even if they didn't, because they did a lot of balance changes to classes. Certain specs that weren't good should be good now. There's the bosses to try out like how powerful you are. The I'm curious to know if they fixed the, not fixed, but just kind of made it easier. The only gripe I had was I don't know how to call it. When you like smash a purple into another piece of gear, if you looked up how to do it, you would know exactly what to do. But for any new player that was playing the game, it wasn't that intuitive. There wasn't like a quest leading up to it to like smash your first item. I think they should add that just for new players and maybe make it easier to access that mechanic. Like finding the items hard enough, then having to do the dungeon for new players and not die once was a little bit of a pain point. Try City of Heroes. Now resurrected and fully licensed on Homecoming. What is City of Heroes? Is that... It sounds like a phone game to me. Torchlight Infinite, I'm actually going to be playing a little bit of. It isn't super pay to win. Like, pretty much there's a lot of... how do they do it? I haven't played it really yet. I'm going to be playing it kind of for the first time next week. And how do they do it? It's kind of like if you played... If Diablo 3 was free, but the Necromancer you still had to buy... It's kind of like that, but instead it's more like you're playing a sorcerer in Diablo 4 for free. You have access to Chain Lightning, Lightning Orb, Frozen Orb, Blizzard, but if you want to go Fireball and Hydra, you need to pay for that, I think. Slamming, yes, Box. That is what I was thinking of. Not smashing, but I think you understand if you know. Oh. Not paying attention. Oh yeah, let me I'll check that link out in a second, but it's from 2004. There was this Marvel game. It was an ARPG. I think it was like, I want to say Marvel Heroes, but I know it's not because that's like an actual like combat RPG that's out now that I think like Square Enix owned. But there was an ARPG Marvel game a while back that I really liked. However, they had like kind of really shitty microtransactions, like potions that gave you magic find. But I did have a lot of fun in that. God, if anyone knows the name of that, let me know. I've heard of City of Heroes. I just never looked into it, and I always saw like the image of the game, and I feel like I saw it on my phone. And I could be wrong. It was Marvel Heroes. Oh, then they shut it down, and then they sold the name to Square Enix that made the action RPG Marvel Heroes, because the original ARPG Marvel Heroes I enjoyed a lot more. Don't get me wrong, when the Square Enix one came out, it was fun for a little bit, but it got old really quick. Their items, the way they farmed loot, needed a major upgrade. The loot needed an upgrade, and I just kind of never went back. 5,000 hours into that game? Yeah, I probably had about 1,000 hours into the game, and spent, God, probably like $120 over the course of like 2 years. And when they were shutting it down, I was okay with it. I kind of stopped playing by then. But when it first came out, I went this Black Widow build where she was completely busted and had these like drone butterflies that just wrecked. It was so fun. Where's your top hit single? Oh yeah, what AI song are we looking for now? Me. Pause the playlist. Yeah, I played Black Widow and Wolverine back then. I don't remember anyone else that I really messed around on. Oh, drugs and pizza? Alright, drugs and pizza coming up. Wait, right after this. Shit, it's hot in here. Whatever, I'm overpowered. Let's find that song. Library. I think it's called Slice of Life. Testing. Hello. Okay. I think this should be fine. This is a country song about drugs and pizza, if anyone does not know it. I mean, if you chat on YouTube, I can read that. If you comment on a video, I can't read that right now. Fireflies whipping, just riding for the rush. Slice of life, high on cheese and herb, hot oven love, got an outlaw's nerve. Doughboys dreaming, smoking drugs, swirl turf, feasting on that double crust, just going with the curve. Pepperoni paradise, melting in the sunlight, pineapple and chops riding through the night. Hitch the horse, light another, all holding tight. Pizza loving gang, blazing up bright. Ganja in the morning, pizza for the meal. Wheels keep turning, everything feels surreal. Bonfire burning. So if anyone has they want an AI song made, give me a genre and a topic. And if I like it enough, I'll put it in the program and make it for you. Just going with the curve. Dude, Hog was a lot of fun on the podcast. He oh, I gotta lower this for myself. Ah shit, it makes me low for everyone if I do it. I played last Epoch. I had like I had 2 high-level characters. And I made 4 characters. And the last one I made was a Rune Master, and I had a horrible time and I ended up quitting. Space Cowboys Country. Look, Country comes out very well with these programs. What the hell is it playing now? Oh, old school. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Nuke. I never play Last Epoch. I only play Last Epoch to help others know how bad it is, of course. Diablo IV is the only game I play. Fucking hate Elden Ring. Can't even buy a horse in that game. So stupid. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a country song. So let's do country, high energy, upbeat. We're gonna do Diablo's the best game in the world song, maybe. Yeah, and I'll put in some prompts. I'll make sure it tries to bash all the other ARPGs. See what it comes up with. Yo, Spox, I do not touch politics or religion. It's not gonna happen. It would be funny as shit though, and it would go viral. But nah, not going there. All right, country, high energy, upbeat. Okay. Diablo 4 is the best game ever made. I love Diablo 4 so much. Every other game sucks. Especially Last Epoch and EOE. I'm gonna do Path of Exile. Exile. EO. Okay. Let's create a few of those. Nope. Not mixing them with the D4 streamers either. I don't need any of the D4 streamers to hate me. I'm surprised they don't already with some of the videos I've made. But they all seem real cool and they all tend to like my videos, I think. So I'm kind of lucked out and glad I've not been sued or served a cease and desist order by anyone. Where do we need to go this? Speak to blah, blah, blah at blah, blah, blah. Let's go there. Let's go to blah, blah, blah. ChatGPT does not write songs. Not yet. They are ChatGPT, the technology behind it, the parent company is creating video soon, so get ready for that shit. I know there's AI video already, but once ChatGPT gets a hold of it, I've seen some. Let's see if I can show you guys. Gmail. Before I wasn't able to pop things up on my screen for people to see, but I think I set it up where you can now. All right. So this is going to be the future. Let's see what you guys can see before I look like a dumbass. All right. So everything on this site is it's in beta right now. It's going through safety and quality checks. And I'll show you some of the AI. So this is Gen 1 of AI video. They gave it a prompt of like a dog in the snow. Looks freaking horrible. Yeah. This is the Gen 2 4 times computation. It actually does look like a dog, and it threw a person behind the dog. The snow looks decent. The background is blurry. It's kind of weird. And here's the current gen. This is the advancement in video AI over 1 year. It's over. I'm actually an editor for a video production company, and they don't know it yet. They just don't know that a lot of the people that go out and shoot B-roll and stuff are going to be a little. It's going to be over. It's going to be like the coders. Yeah, like look at this. Look at this turtle. This turtle. This whole scene doesn't exist. You just are like, someone's like, oh, I'm making a documentary on turtles. If you just have a good script, a decent sounding voice, and use AI, you got yourself a documentary that you don't even have to go hire a film crew. to like that's the expensive shit. Like film crews are a ton of money. It costs a lot to do that. There actually is a the first commercial that was ever created was for Toys R Us, completely in AI. It's not like super great, but it's there. Yeah, okay, this is AI. This guy doesn't exist. The water movement doesn't exist. The boat behind doesn't exist. Yeah, yeah, Abering's World, dude. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, I'm just going over a little bit of AI technology, the future and the end of video production. Yep. So this was given a prompt of a lady walking through. You can kind of see the people in the background are having a little bit of an issue, but come on, like the reflections on the floor, like you can kind of see right here. This little thing looks a little funky. It's supposed to be like a street light or something. I don't understand what it's doing. I think there's like a Christmas tree over to the left that we just saw. And then we just punch in on the face. I think it punches it on the yeah. This person doesn't exist. The reflections on the glasses. I guess they got like Ray-Bans and they're trying to generate Ray-Ban logo, but they can't generate logos in AI. Yeah. Yeah, I do exist. Well, I mean, you think I don't exist. It's cool. But I do. Trust me, a real trustworthy guy. Oh, Flacco, you're an editor and a programmer. You're an editor and a program. Are you a video editor? Man, dude, are you still? Are you? What's going on with the programming? Because I mean, I'm just hearing it's like the world's burning around all the programmers. See, I think there's some more stuff here. Okay, so the prompt was California Gold Rush historical footage. So it lowered the resolution of the footage and just generated old school California Gold Rush era footage. None of this exists. All these buildings are created. You can kind of tell it gets a little funky. There's a lot of horses moving in a weird way over here. And then coming up, you'll see there's an error. Okay, yeah. See right here, you can't see it. Right here, this bottom right little like golden circle thing is kind of real funky. But damn, it's pretty good. I'll have to. A really good piece of B-roll could be like $200 on a stock site. Now it's just like you get it for like I don't know, free or whatever. How much Chat GPT is gonna cost? Yep. Okay, so I guess this is just a car going down a road. Yeah, I'll get back to Diablo in a second. This blows my mind. Okay, here. This is all AI as well. And you can see the dog kind of like doesn't get affected by the shingles and it just goes and obviously has the perfect balance in the world, so you know it's AI. This is not real. But freaking the dog looks so good. Imagine an AI chatbot deciding if a caller is at risk or not. It needs to be escalated. Talking at like what do you mean at risk? Like this is like you're calling a hospital hotline or something and the hospital decides they're or like a suicide hotline? Like what is the indication there? Because I don't know. Coders and graphics designers were only needed to set up the skeletal structures for AI. Oh shit. They coded themselves out of the job. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. That is kind of how AI works. It's like you teach it by actually doing stuff yourself, and once it learns it, you're done until something new happens. So the AI songs are all stolen from already created music. So, like, I guess when I don't know, this is a long time. It's hard to think about, but there was a time without rock and roll or the electric guitar. And if somehow AI existed before that, AI wouldn't be able to make rock music. A person would have to come out and be like, look at this new kind of music. But now that there's like millions of rock songs in existence on the internet, it now can make like rock songs for you. Same with country. And speaking of that, let me get back to Diablo and play what I've generated with AI. Let's see here. God, the program doesn't really have a good. Can't tell what's old and what isn't. Okay, here we go. I don't know if I like this.
At the crack of dawn, start slaying demons till the cows come home. From the dusty plains to the dark cathedral hall.
You think AI is a ton of BS? Are you? It's like because you're mad at it. Like, yeah, I'm kind of annoyed at it too. But kind of like with the computer, we just have to accept it. It's gonna replace a lot of people's jobs, and it's gonna help us. I hope it helps us advance more than just in like art. Make money with AI? I make some money with AI. I mean, these songs I get. I don't make a lot. Ad revenue's like I get like $15, but it's something. As a video editor, it's helped me with a lot of stuff. It's made my life easier with removing background noise, creating sides of images where there aren't any like sides. Like if someone gives me like a Zoom recording and they recorded without a 16:9 format, like it's just like box, I can create the sides and it looks realistic. I'll lower that. I look like a substitute math teacher you had back in high school. Alright, cool. It's fucking... I'm fine with that. Why not? It's a similar situation with backend engineers. You can automate so much system maintenance, but when an emergency happens, we need minimum staff who can solve novel problems. Automating gives a false sense of security. Yeah, it does. I mean, I don't know much from the programming world or anything. I'm just a video editor, so even before AI, people would go out on shoots and be like, oh, you know what, that doesn't sound super right, or the guy messed up saying a line in the beginning and then at the end, but they had 5 takes. We're just gonna have the editor fix it in post. Or there's something on the wall, it's like, oh, he'll just remove it in post. It's kind of like AI. It's just like, oh, you know, we'll just have AI fix it, or we'll have AI do it. And then sometimes like it can do it, but not how you want it to do it. Like right now I can generate an AI song that's a country song about Diablo, right? But I can't get it exactly how I want it. I just kind of just leave it up to the AI to just figure out what the hell to do. It may get better, probably will get better. Where do I need to go?
Forget about last epoch, that game's a bore. And Path of Exile can't compete for sure. When I'm taking down monsters, chained and scarred.
What do I use for AI songs? There are two programs. A program called Udio, U-D-I-O, and that was the song that created Rob's song, Rob the Barbarian, and DM Loves Riker song. The vocals in it I find to be a lot more real sounding, and I have a lot more control over the music, but it only gives me 30-second pieces at a time, and I have to extend. It's a little more complicated to use. Then if you really want like an easy, just type in a prompt and it's going to give you a full song and it'll be like, okay, is Suno. That program is probably like the most user-friendly. And you can just kind of impress people with like a random song, like for like their birthday or something. I'll have a lot of content from this PTR. I haven't even gotten to the shit yet. Are you talking about like have the streamers really bashed it or something? I saw that Riker said that he rage quit for the first time, so I obviously downloaded the stream he rage quit on. He's a really nice guy. His version of rage quitting is just like just stopping to play earlier than he wanted to stop. It's not like going to be like how I would anticipate Hog would rage quit something. Suno? Yeah. You got it, Scott. Dude, I don't know of any issues in the season 5. Actually, I know. I take that back. I've heard of issues, like not getting the compasses quick enough to actually do the event. A bunch of broken builds. There was that rogue build that was just one-shotting everything. The annoying thing about the PTR is they don't seem to really do much to fix things until they get all their feedback. I think they actually came out with the emergency patch the day after it got launched to just add more chances of getting the mechanic or the item to do the season mechanic, because they're like, okay, people can't do the season mechanic. What are they going to test? But they're not giving us anything. They're not fixing builds, I don't think. Could be wrong. Feel free to let me know if I'm wrong. I'm kind of guessing here. Season 5 looks like the season of summer break. Yeah, I might agree with you there. What tool, Scott? I'm reading this stuff out of Suno, Scott. Okay, yeah. Oh my God. I read out of context sometimes. Sometimes I read the top. Sometimes I read the bottom. Woody's concerned with power creep. I think there's one full season coming out before the expansion. I think it's okay that the last season before the expansion we're a little bit overpowered, as long as the expansion comes out with like, they're not coming out with 10 new levels, so we can't. That usually fixes power creep. Like I was about to say, I play World of Warcraft. I know I have a problem. I can't stop. That's coming out a few weeks after season 5, and I'll probably play World of Warcraft instead of season 5 when that comes out. And World of Warcraft, by the end of every expansion, you become like pretty much a god in the game. You're super overpowered, and the way they fix that is they add 5 or 10 more levels in the expansion, and as you level up, the curve of the game getting harder and your skills get like squished. I mean, your stats get squished as you level. So, and then the new gear becomes like super broken. It's just like, instead of needing like 10 intellect, you need like 100 intellect to do good, and that's how they fix it. There are problems there, but every few expansions they squish all the numbers, and it kind of fixes that. That's kind of like you have to throw a band-aid every few expansions, or we end up doing like millions of damage and need like billions of stats, but Diablo's not doing that with the expansion. So I am a little concerned about power creep too. I gotta watch Woody's video. Because if we get too strong right now, and then the expansion comes out, and like, what are we gonna do? Either stay the same strength, or people are just gonna clear 200s easily with it by season 7 or something? Then what is their fix gonna be? Like, if it's make us weaker, they already said they can't do that. Like, they had such a huge problem with season 1 or 2. I think it was 1, and they had to come out with that emergency campfire where everyone looked super freaking tired and being like, we're sorry, we won't do that again. Hey Rahandra, how's it going, dude? Fellow super fan. You want me to make a parody about Aaron? Dude, I don't know. He's my co-host. I don't need to... I'm gonna have him as a supporting characters making fun of video games. I typically will not make a video poking fun at one specific person. The reason I did the Hog video, he was coming out with, he was gonna be an OTK's next top streamer, and I was trying to promote him. And you know how I promote people. I make a funny comedy video about them. And I did tell him before I made it that I was gonna do it. I was gonna be like, look, I didn't tell him about exactly any of the context of the video. Literally, I just was like, I'm going to make a parody song about you, possibly loving Diablo IV. And he just gave me, he's like, yeah, go ahead and do it. He didn't see any of the visuals. He didn't know any of the context until the day of seeing it, and he loved it. But yeah, he ended up doing so good on the OTK second round and first round. So he's a really good chance of winning that shit. Heartseeker Victimized not working properly? Shit. Yeah, I probably should make a sorcerer. Ugh. Just wasting time. I just want to see what the mechanic looks like. Yeah, he beat the crap out of round 2. He got like a 9.5 audience score. That's ridiculous. That means majority of people voting gave him a 10. That is excellent. Unfortunately, he has to pair up with one of the 10 top contestants in round 3. And it's like a group project. You know how those go? Like, you have one person basically carrying the group, and 2 people are being eliminated next round, so they're probably going to eliminate one group. I hope they stack Hog and give him, like, at least a good person to work with. If they give Hog the that one VTuber who doesn't know how to speak English, that would probably be the hardest person to work with as a partner. It does sound funny in my head though, but it'd be very hard to work with. Yeah, group projects are always a disaster. Oh my god, in college, I went to college as a interactive digital design / media major, and you know, when people go to school for communications, half the people are there just to kind of slack off. I actually wanted to do something, and I knew I wanted to be an editor, and I just I had a lack of friends in my major, so I just got stuck with someone who also no one wanted to work with. And this person was a political science major and a communication minor. So he's like, and I'm an editor. So I was like, as an editor, I'm just kind of like, yo, you create the content and film it, and I'll create the video. I'll edit it all together and make it like coherent and everything. And he's like, okay, cool. The topic is going to be the fairness doctrine. And I'm like, what the fuck is the fairness doctrine? Oh no, it doesn't sound fun or funny or entertaining at all. And it's some political science term. I'm not even gonna get into what it is because of how boring it is. So skip ahead about a month. I'm like, dude, how's the filming going? You got any interviews or something for me to edit together? He's like, I haven't even started yet. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm guessing you might need some help with this because you're not doing your end of the bargain here. And so he's like, yeah, you know, it'd be cool if you help me out. Luckily, I have an older cousin who is a history teacher, and I interviewed him. And again, I didn't go for filming. I went for editing, and I was brand new. I didn't have advanced classes in filming because I did post-production. So I had a black backdrop, like a sheet that I hung up, and he wore a black shirt, and he was just this floating head on the video. And I was like, oh my god, this looks horrible. And he got one interview that I went with him to help out, and jeez, he said, oh, I'll help you with editing and stuff and help you put it together. I'm like, thank you, because I actually have no idea what anyone's saying. I created a political cartoon intro with a donkey and a elephant fighting each other, like beating each other up before it started, because I'm just like, oh, politics, that's what they do. And I edited it together. He was in the editing room. All he did was drink beer and then just be like, you got this, right? And then he left. So I ended up creating the whole video, and then I talked to my the teacher and was like, look, dude, my partner didn't do shit and I did everything, and can you just, for fairness sake, no pun intended, just grade me on the editing of the video, because that was my job, is to edit the video, and the actual content of filming and the story was his job. So I ended up getting a C+ and he failed. And this was like the final project. And unfortunately, and this is the real unfortunate part, is when you're an editor trying to get a job after you graduate, no one gives a crap that you got like an A+ in your fucking class. They're like, show us what you've done. Let me see your final project. And I'm just like, oh shit. Like, I had some good projects before then, but it took me, like, I ended up just interning for a year at some random companies to try and build up my like portfolio, and then I finally found a job, and shit kind of went more uphill after that. But yeah, that's my group project story, my long group project story. Edit into a meme video? I wish I could have edited into a meme video. It would have been way more entertaining. Oh, it was so sad because the class had to watch all the videos, and people were doing like such funny videos with like kung fu and stuff. I wish I could go back. Oh. Whatever. Actually, no, I don't. Yeah, dude. Intern for a year because you go and try and get a corporate job or something. I'm actually a corporate editor, and no one will hire you unless you have at least 1, if not 2 years of experience. And you can't get a year of experience unless, like, I had a paid internship towards the end, though, so it wasn't that bad.
Diablo days, Diablo nights, sacred flames and epic fights. Ain't no other game compares on
Yeah, inferior minion dude, I'm an introvert as well, even though I'm streaming and shit, but like I'm not actually looking at a person's face. So the kind of the same thing happened to me. I didn't have friends in the major, at least. I had a lot of accounted friends, still do. I mean, still from college, whatever. And that's kind of what happened to me. It is a classic example of a group project outcome. Usually, though, like it's like these middle school, high school group projects are like, let's just have the smart person do it, and like they're ready for it. They're half of those people that are usually take the lead on group projects. They know they're good at it, and they're just like, okay, I'm stuck with you. People aren't doing shit. I'm making sure this is done because I'm not letting you ruin my grade. And there's some people that actually just take over. They won't even let you do it because they think that they're better. That's rarer than having people that actually are like, oh man, I don't want to do it. We'll just do it the day before. Like we'll meet up like the day before it's due and just, just put some shit together. Electro 1, you're usually one that saves the day. Were you good in school? You're like a good student, I'm guessing? Obviously, if you saved the day. Or you're just kind of like a alpha, get shit done kind of guy. Alright, nice, dude. See, I don't know, before I started streaming, I had a theory on what makes a good streamer, or like what makes a successful streamer. Obviously being consistent and on. I think the number one is entertaining, obviously. Number two would be mastery of the video game. Like you could actually not talk but be great at a video game and do well at streaming. And number three would probably be just general intelligence. If you're very smart and you have like high intellect and you can talk on a subject and just be like have mastery on a skill, like I'm gonna say this, like I think when I watch Rax, he's a very intelligent person, but he also has mastery of the game and is entertaining. At least for me, he's entertaining, and that's why I think he's got all three of the things and he does so well. And if I'm raking people here, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm not gonna go and do that. Not yet. Maybe I can make a video out of it. Make a tier list. I'll just leave it at Rax as all three of what's needed to be a great streamer right now in my head. Math is your forte, Electro 1? Dude, ARPGs is your game, man. If you're great at math, you don't even need to be great at... You don't need to be skillful, and you don't need to be entertaining. If you can explain a build and why it works or why it doesn't work in an ARPG, people will watch that. Yeah, I've been very bad at ARPGs for a very long time. I'm really bad at math, and my skill level's really not there. But, and I don't know if I'm that entertaining. So, I'm good at editing. If I happen to join OTK's next top streamer, the round one is a video. So I think I'll get through round one. But I don't know if I'd be able to... If anyone's seen the OTK streamer contest, there might have been at least 10 people that I might have been able to beat. They were pretty cringy in my head. I don't know who their general audience is, but maybe if they're like 14-year-olds, they would pass, but I don't think 25 to 45-year-old audience would be good for those people. Defeat the... This is it, isn't it? The Infernal Hordes. You liking the test server? I just got on and I just finished the quest to have me start testing the test server. I do wish Blizzard updates their policies on the PTR. Like, I know they need us to go through the whole quest line to see if there's a bug. But maybe after day 1, they can remove that. Or let us skip it on alts so we don't have to go through the quest line anymore. Because I think I just wasted an hour of time going through this quest line. It was annoying as crap. I have an item in my inventory? I have a bunch of items in my inventory. Oh. Oh, look at these. Are all gonna be garbage? Yep. You're a programmer for your trade. Your specialty is finance. So much math? Yeah, dude. You better be good at math if your specialty is finance and you're a programmer for trade. Damn right, you know your math, man. Don't ever look at me when I'm trying to figure out a math problem then, because you just make fun of me, I'll say. I don't really know what I'm doing. Wait a second. Consume the Infernal Horde's oh, I see what you guys mean. I have to consume the Infernal Horde's... Oh, it's in this tab. Oh, man, I'm over... Disappointment coming soon? Oh, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see how great this is. Your party must be in Will Tier 3. I'm going to Will Tier 4. Why would I go to Will Tier 3? Oh, prepare. Yeah, look, before Season 4... Season 3 like really broke me. Like I was already being annoyed that Nightmare Dungeons were like the end game basically. Getting to 100 was the end game with the 2 builds that were out there, and then when they made pets a season mechanic, I hate having power like dedicated to a pet and not your actual character. And you know what? Like look, Season 2 had amazing powers, don't get me wrong. And introduced Uber bosses, but I hated the grind for Uber bosses. And then they're like, okay, so not only is there pets, there's traps. The traps sucked. They, within a week or 2, negated all the traps. It was just not worth doing. God, I was going somewhere with that, but then my mind just shut off. Yeah, I'm in World Tier 4. What? I have to be in World Tier 3. This is specifically a World Tier 3. Oh, okay, this is where I was getting with it. So yeah, Season 3 broke me, but I've noticed Season 1, the Malignant Hearts, they came out with class-specific powers, and I know Season 1 people had problems with, but I really liked some of the class-specific powers, specifically the rogue ones, where it's like, oh, you pop all of your imbuements at once. It was a really cool power. Or the necromancer's power to like suck everything in. Season 2 and Season 3, and even Season 4, obviously, they didn't come out with class-specific powers. I guess Season 4, the tempering has class-specific tempering, but 2 and 3 didn't have class-specific powers. I think the next season they're coming out the new uniques. But like, are we gaining any powers in Season 5? Like, I know we're getting the uniques and we're getting the legendary powers, but there's no like special feature like Season 1 or 2 or 3. They gave us the worst one for Rogue. You didn't like being able to pop all of our imbuements at once? Okay, here we go. Oh, the decoy ring? Yeah, okay, you're right. There was a lot of bad powers. And I do think Barbarian got like only defense powers. You know, whatever. They already have great offense. Screw them. Oh, and then you had to use that like... I re-leveled a character just so I can use that bugged way of getting the gray malignant hearts. At the end of the quest line, if you didn't complete it, you can just get like a guaranteed gray every time. Then they patched it, and then I quit the season. I'm gonna hurt Rob. Why am I gonna hurt Rob's feelings? Did he? Oh, because I said screw barbarians, dude. They're already so powerful. He knows they're powerful. I made Rob a barbarian song. Like, I don't know if he'll give me a pass on saying some negative things about barbarian. How? You know what? I'm not saying negative things about barbarian. I'm saying they're just so good. Okay, I'm kind of feeling like a little brain dead here doing this. This is the season theme. We're in a room and we're just... Select an infernal offer to invoke boons and banes. Okay, yeah, roguelike, got it. How do I do this? Okay. Pull foes inward. Empower nearby foes. +1 Aether? Spawn an Aetheric Mass. What's Aether? Anyone? What's Aether? Hey Zed, yeah dude. I'm trying to stream. I actually left my hard drive at work, so I can't edit this weekend. And next weekend's gonna be 4th of July, so unless I come out with another stupid small video, the major PTR videos, you should expect that the weekend you get back from 4th of July. Or the week you get back from 4th of July, whatever. Aether is what you have 28 of. What does it do? What does this shit do? Does it make... Three chests will spawn when we finish wave 5. Aether equals bullcrap. That is kind of what I'm feeling. The currency for this activity, at the end you can open chests with Aether. Okay, got it. +1 seems really bad though. Let's just do something fun. Let's just do this one. Pull foes inward. That's quite horrible for Heartseeker build. Yeah, everything does seem really bad. I wish it was a lot cooler. Again, this would have been awesome if there's class-specific things, like you shoot 2 times the projectiles. You have permanent cold imbuement. Like, what else would be really cool? Like, there's so many cool things they could do, but +1 Aether as an option is as a buff. Holy crap, that's boring as shit. But hey, whatever. Rax wanted... Oh, the class-specific buffs he wanted. Yeah, it just seems obvious. Like, of course Rax wanted that. He's like, he knows exactly what the game needs. He'd be so good if he was on the Blizzard team. It's just, it doesn't need to be. And it's annoying to be part of that corporate company. Like, they probably just watch Rax's stream and it's just like, that's a good idea. Or thanks for doing the math, Rax. Normal monster, and he sends reports to them. He's almost like on the team. Rains upon you, spawns 1 to 3 Aether. Let's just get more Aether. Let's see what these chests are about. I am in World Tier 3. So is this, I guess, an easier one than normal? And there will be World Tier 4 compasses I get. Yeah, Rax would fix the game. He's the hero we need. I actually was watching a stream earlier today, and he, because Blizzard refuses to come out with any kind of competition systems, like leaderboards tracking top first to 100, quickest kill, anything useful in a leaderboard, basically. He's gotten to a point where he's just frustrated, and he just thinks hardcore, although is his preferred playstyle, he's going to be going softcore soon, so he can help out the community. Like, if there's people that have trouble killing an Uber boss, or they might need a cool weapon or something, he'll be there. He'll help you out. Kind of like what I feel like what Rob does. Z, did you play hardcore? I would like to try out hardcore. The one thing stopping me, other than me just not being great at the game, and which I'm okay with. I'm okay with not being great and dying. I do not want to farm Renown again. The Lilith statue farm, I dread. And with the possibility of dying, which I don't think I will. The character is so strong early game now. I just don't want to farm Renown. I did it all. I did it once already, and I'll die a little inside if I have to do it again. Oh my god. This is +1 Aether, +3 Aether. This is so stupid. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Were you watching the same time when he was doing the suggestions, when he was like, there should be like a buff, like you just spawn with Dijo, and it's like a level 100 rogue that just like wrecks everything? Or like Rob, and like is a level 100 barbarian that wrecks everything? Then he was joking around. He was just like, it spawns like himself, and it's like a level, it's a druid that does 17 damage. I think I was talking to him when he was breaking that up. I think he threw me a bone and said spawn Frosty as like a barbarian with all basic skills. The center chest requires 250 Aether. The Aether doesn't carry over. Dude, what? How do you get that much Aether? Oh, because I have to like, literally go and pick it up like this? I'm not doing that. Whatever. God, are we really just gonna have another bad even season? I mean, sorry, bad odd season? Increased movement speed? I haven't even moved. Okay, plus 1 Aether? Like 1 extra Aether? Is that for real? Is this like a multiplicative thing? Or I literally just get 1 extra Aether? Yeah, I do, Djibouti. I like the meme song idea. Like, yeah. And it buffs your character with the music that's playing. Doesn't actually fight. I just get one more? Holy shit. I really hope that's a joke and that they're planning on actually giving us like real powers when the season launches, or who is there any testing before they launch a PTR, or they just get it playable? Look, I'll give them a little slack. It's World Tier 3. Yeah, thanks to Booty. I heard the butcher noise. I knew I was killing the butcher, but like I basically this is World Tier 3. I'm kind of wrecking it right now, so I might not have noticed. Oh, I did hear about this. So now that I've completed the dungeon, I have to now go on this bridge for some reason instead of having a portal pop next to me. To feel cool to go into this room and fight a boss. Probably an overestimation, everything is broken. Confront the infernal hordes, gain by finding more infernal compasses. Helps me find hell tides, nightmare dungeons, infernal hordes. Infernal compasses have tiers, higher tiers offer greater rewards. Upgrade them using abyssal scrolls. Okay, so here we go. All right. I got a single dagger for 25. Nothing for that. Wait, oh, it's materials. Oh, okay, let me go equipment again. Huh. All remaining for gold. How much does 13 get me? Okay. So I got two uniques, and I probably was in here for 15 minutes. It'll be almost felt like 20. No, it's 15 minutes. Is this meant to? Are we meant to? Okay, this is tier 1, right? I'll have to go through my footage of people actually playing this like Rob to see what tier 8 gives you. I think tier 8's the highest. And they didn't give me another one to do it again. I have to go hunt it down. Cool. I'm not a big fan of this. This doesn't feel good. But let's try and get a higher tier 1, because maybe my initial thoughts on this so far is this is not a good seasonal mechanic. If they give us the same rewards as we got from doing okay, so I know no one really played season 3, but everyone played it once a little bit. Never mind, not everyone. But okay, we got to the end of a trap dungeon, and they kind of rained loot down on us, and it took us like freaking 6 minutes to do the dungeon, maybe less. And I'm putting on a new AI song. And this felt horrible compared to that. All right, I'm gonna play a
Woke up at dawn, controller in my hand. This quest in Elden Ring, it's killed every plan. Every time I try.
All right, let's see. Z, do you like season 3? The dungeons were awesome. Are you talking about like when it first came out or after they quote unquote fixed it? Because I liked the dungeons after they fixed it. And what they did was make traps not even affect you. You just speed through them and got tons of loot. That was awesome. I hated the pet. Also, the health on these doesn't seem to scale up in a group. It's better to do with more people. All right, season 5, season of the you better have fucking friends or don't play. That's great. Exit this. How goes your game? It goes pretty good, dude. All right, let's go to Will Tier 4 and try and get a better compass. Or Nightmare Dungeon. Let's just. No. I can't do a 100 Nightmare Dungeon now. This build's nerfed, right? Are Helltides still as good as they were in Season 4? Or was there Season 4 mechanics I didn't realize it? Because I don't actually know what the Season 4 theme was other than loot got fixed. The pet was a mercenary. Okay, with the new mercenaries coming out, I do have concerns. Like, in the beginning, at least, mercenaries are a good idea. Then when Blizzard decides, let's try and add some more mechanics and power to the mercenaries, it most of the time becomes annoying or not a good idea. And look, you can crucify me if you want, but in Diablo 2, you picked the Act 2 mercenary, it gave you kind of a buff, it tanked for you, it did some damage, it was fine. And when they came out with rune words, it became so powerful to actually like use geez, that 6-slotted polearm infinity or something. Jeez, it made it so you can wreck any boss. It like shredded their resistances. I forgot what the name of that rune word was. But then okay, skip ahead. It was kind of annoying having to get those runes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, maybe that's just me problem. Maybe Diablo 2 wasn't that bad. Diablo 3 is where it got really bad. I had fun with mercenaries until they came out with emanating powers. Emanating powers are awesome. They're great. And if you play Diablo 3 by yourself, you have no problems. They kick ass. But if you play with friends, when a friend pops into your game, your mercenary goes away, and you lose all that emanating power, and you end up feeling worse than you do. Like, if you're playing solo with your mercenary, you feel like you kick ass. You're spawning a million freaking elites when you click on a shrine. You're getting double death breaths. They're making it so when you die, you get rezzed. And then when a friend joins, you lose all that power, and you're just... the mobs get double health. That's how you get rewarded. So in Diablo 4, they better make it so our mercenaries don't disappear in a group. They need to stay with us. That's hands down has to happen. It can't just be like, oh, you're in a group now, your mercenary is now no longer effective. Don't do that, Blizzard. Don't do that. Yeah, the mercenaries going away in groups needed to be changed. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. If there's one change they need to make to Diablo 3, even though they're like, it's in like its twilight period now where it's just going to go through cycles and there's going to be really no changes, they need to make mercenaries not go away. And maybe it's like a system thing where the game can't handle mercenaries plus 4 people in a group. Which is stupid because mercenaries don't even do that flashy graphics. Yes, yeah, they should still make that change.
My courage will not fail through the legacy of you. I carve my own face.
If friend pops into your game, your build sucks now. Yeah, it does feel bad. It does. So please, I know you don't even look at your old games when you created Diablo 4. It's obvious. But please start looking back at the other games and take some notes. I am gonna flip a shit if that is how they do it, where your mercenary goes away and you feel worse when you have a friend join you. Because look, Diablo 4 has its problems, obviously. It's not the best at, like, the loot system. It's pretty bad. Oh my god, I'm rubber banding. Doesn't have great loot, doesn't have great endgame. There are other people that do it better. Build varieties, it's not the best at. It has really good combat feel, and what it does really well at is, I think, grouping. Like when you group up with people, it feels good, and you're about to ruin grouping if you get rid of mercenaries in groups. It'd be such a horrible, stupid idea. Like, I don't know how it is in PoE, but in Last Epoch, when you group up with someone, they have a little bit of a problem grouping up in Season 1, and the monsters got a little too hard. I think they need to work on that a bit. E3 was great for groups. I had a fun time. That's what I did. I always played with like a friend or two. The pain point was your emanating powers going away, so my only gripe with the grouping D3. You're saying the game, okay, Zed, the game engine in D4 is actually the same game engine in D3. That's why there's so many problems, like them being able to add in like any kind more stash tabs, density, which they're working on because they've optimized the game. But the engine aside, they've mastered the engine. So actually, combat feel is probably great because it's an old engine and they've already mastered it. But they should maybe have created a new engine for Diablo 4 because they're running into limitations. I don't know enough. I was talking to Hog about this on the podcast. He seems to know a little bit more. One of his dads actually is a coder, I believe, and I'm sure he learns a lot from him on that. But he confirmed that this is the same engine as Diablo 3. And look, Hog is a very trustworthy guy. He knows what he's talking about. D4 made their own new graphic engine for the game? Is there a difference between a game engine and a graphic engine, or am I thinking this? Look, I'm gonna do a quick Google search because I don't want to give misinformation out. Just because me and Hog think one thing doesn't mean it's true. Okay, does D4 have the same game engine as D3? It's the same Diablo 3 engine with a little modifications. They said in a video that they're using a new engine. Hold on. Might have been a rumor. I can't find I know they said in a video they were using a new engine, but I don't know if I can take that as fact. I'm just gonna say I don't know right now.
chasing buckaroo. Day by day we're stuck like glue. Radon says not today, son. Tiny horse makes a big run.
Djibouti, you watched Hog stream once when he thought that it ended and he was reading comments, and then he started rage screaming at some of them. Dude, that's so funny. I love that he rages out loud when he thinks no one's watching. As an introvert, I do a lot of internal, like in my head reactions, so I'm really trying to express more and react better, but that's something I think you gotta practice if you don't innately have it, and I do think Hog innately has it and has a good chance of winning that contest. Wait a second, did I find any? Oh, I found a compass, tier 3. So because I found a tier 3 compass, do I find higher compasses in like nightmare dungeons? And is this world tier 4? Alright, let's do it. We just did a tier 1, we'll do a tier 3. Tier 1, we got two sacred uniques, legendaries. D4 can't even do stash tabs right. Yeah, they can't, and they're making it so we don't need as much. But trust me, if you actually play their season for the entire season and have multiple characters, you do need the stash tabs. Yeah, 11th Hour Games is a true small company. It is just starting out. You can't compare it to Blizzard. However, they are doing some really great systems, like their upgrade system, their crafting system. Blizzard stole for season 4. It's what technically saved the game. I know Blizzard's adding some end game, and they're able to do it quicker because they have multi-billion-dollar company behind them, Microsoft, and they have a team that's about 5 times the size of Last Epoch. Even PoE right now is now fully owned by Tencent. They may not be controlling the PoE development, but PoE 2 is going to be a lot more polished, controlled game, and we'll just have to see how much control they have over the game. I know Activision didn't really stick their hands in Blizzard's development until a few years after they were acquired, and it may not be the same case for PoE. Well, they could just be autonomous. Unless they don't do well, then Tencent will probably be like, we gotta do some shit. They can't do the stash tab system as LE because their coding or engine won't allow it, because for some reason we load everyone else's stash tab that we load in with, which is probably why we can only load 8. Is it 8 people in a shard? Or is it more? I feel like 8 is low. Wait a second. Where am I? Oh my god, I used the thing. Oh, I'm having a problem. Oh, I have to go here. Okay. 10 people maybe? Yeah, when you're at a world boss, it pretty much fills up to the max amount of people that can be there. I think it's 8. Because you can have 4 people in a party. Too weird. Whenever I see Rob try and do like the Helltide farm, he gets 2 separate groups combined. Isn't it 12? Okay, that would make sense too. It has to be multiples of 4. 12 seems reasonable. Have a good night, Djibouti. Have a good weekend also. I'm probably gonna actually stream tomorrow in the middle of the day. I have some time tomorrow, some free time, especially now that I left my hard drive at work and I'm not going to be editing. So I'll either be playing Diablo, playing a random new game. I don't know if I'll play Elden Ring. I just beat the snake boss in Elden Ring. I'm having a good time. Oh my god, if anyone was there for the first day I streamed Elden Ring, I am sorry. I didn't know those Shadow Tree or Erd Tree buffs existed that actually you're supposed to use for the DLC to make the game like actually easier for you. And I tried playing the entire DLC with 0 of those buffs in New Game Plus, and let's just say it was 2 hours of me wiping to everything. It was a little pain. It was painful for me. I don't know how people even watch that. Oh, hey, Elliot Gaming 84, how's it going? You got a 4 greater affix telemetry pants? You bought it. I haven't bought anything in this game yet. Here, that's the best way to make money though. Pull foes inward. +1 Aether even in tier 3? That's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'm pulling foes inward. No, I'm doing the +1 Aether. I mean, I need that shit. Look, now instead of 6, I have 7. It's so worth it. You got home, you're about to hop on Elden Ring? Dude, have a fun time on Elden Ring. I'm having fun too. It's just I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. I'm okay not doing well on a boss. Like, I was on this snake guy for like 2 days, but I kind of feel bad when people are watching me wipe for like 2 hours straight on a boss. And I know people are okay with that with Elden Ring. I watched Ghazi earlier on the last boss, and he wiped like 170 times. And I personally, I left the stream, I was at work, and I popped back on and I saw he wasn't fighting it anymore. I'm like, dude, what happened? And he had the replay and he ended up showing me it was like 170, death 177 was when he got it down. I'm also a little annoyed at myself for watching the fight, so now I kind of know what to expect, but whatever. Oh yeah, the inferior minion, dude. The yeah, the Discord has the AI song on there. I took it off my main channel because I was just like, it wasn't really parody enough for me to want to keep on there. And look, I'll just post it in chat here. This is my Discord. All of the links are broken, and I need to update them or figure out how to make a permanent link. And I don't monitor my Discord. I don't even know what I'm doing in it. I invited a few content creators and their editors, and I had for 2 days the link was working. So a bunch of random people are in there too. Let's see, what is this really all I have? It's always pull inwards, 1 Aether, etheric masses, and like that's it. Let's see what an etheric mass is. Oh, you're definitely going to do early access? What are you talking about? Oh, PoE 2? I'm annoyed by early access because I have a problem. I can't just see that a game is out and people are playing and having fun and I'm hearing about it and I've been looking forward to playing it and not pay extra for the early access. I have to play it. You know, Electro One, I do agree. When you watch people die a million times, you kind of just think they just got lucky. And there is some of that, but at least with this DLC, The way they do the difficulty is you still have to know, you still have to learn the fight. You can't just get lucky on everything. There's some, you have to dodge. You have to dodge properly. You have to know the time between the dodges, and it takes a lot of time to learn that. When Ghazi got the final kill, he did mention there's a certain point where he lucked out because he dodged something perfectly. So I guess that's what you're talking about, where it's just like if you do it enough, it's like what they say, like if you have like a million monkeys hitting a keyboard and they have an infinite amount of time, an infinity amount of time, they will eventually hit the keyboard in a way where it'll type out the entire play of Shakespeare. And that's a fact, because when you have an infinite amount of time, it will happen. Increase movement speed, that seems so... Wait, increase movement speed for 8 seconds? What? Oh, after I gather Aether. Let's just keep doing the +1 Aether. Go right, Frosty? What do you mean go right? Yeah, if you really liked PoE 1, go get the early access if you have the money for it and you're really looking forward to PoE. How many days early access? Did they mention how many days early access it's going to be? Like, especially when a game's a free-to-play, I feel so much better just randomly buying shit from them than I do when they're freaking $90. Oh, where it was where the flame was? That gave me like way more Aether than normal. Wait a second. At least 6 months. Hold on. What are you referring to? Early access to play Path of Exile 2 is 6 months early access? What? So it's going to be in like early, it's early access here. And then when the game's fully launched, it's kind of like if Last Epoch's early access existed for $35 and then when the game launched it was free? Holy shit, yeah, I'm buying it. I'm buying that. I'm not waiting 6 months to play the game. I don't even play PoE 1, and I'm just like, the fact that you're saying I could play, but I can't, I don't know. I have a problem. Aether Lords grant +3. Wait a second. Yeah, let's do Aether Lords, why not? Flame equals event. Alright, look at this, there's a flame up here. Thank you. Learning. Oh, okay, it gives me some Aether, that's cool. They call it early access for marketing, but it's just beta. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's just like when Diablo IV called pre-season and season 1 pre-season and season 1, but it actually was just beta. In fact, season 2 and season 3 was also beta. The game is fully out now, I will say. Season 4, if the game officially launched at season 4, I think people will be like, alright, we're cool with this. This is a good start. A date for early access was announced for June 7th, 2024, but has since been delayed to late 2024. And will be available for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X/S, and is expected to last approximately 3 to 6 months. So no matter what, you're getting 3 full months early access for buying the game instead of just getting it for free. That's great. They have, however, reverted to pre-beta Season 3 you talking about season 5? Because season 5 is I am not loving it. When I played PTR for season 4 and I saw like the shit they were giving us with the tempering, I was like, oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Like, I was like double frozen orbs. Like, I didn't do Dust Devil, but I saw what it could do. And now I'm just like, so I need to randomly find a compass. And then I had to spend 20 full minutes in this garbage. And it's only... It needs to be quicker. I need to have cooler powers. Oh, 250. How am I supposed to get 250? Alright, let's see what we get here. Oh, okay. Look, I did get a got a Sky Hunter there. That was kind of cool. Oh, and okay. Alright, look. Do I get lucky there, or do I get a unique every time in Will Tier 4? Higher tiers are more waves? Okay. I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to play my Rax Mrs. Riker song. And I'll be back. A lot of these are the hot tub fail songs. I'll be back.
Rax is all alone now in this empty room. Memories of laughter gone too soon. Pictures on the wall fade, tears that never dry. Whispers in the nighttime, silent cries. Rise, Mrs. Riker, hearts under attack. Every night he's calling, wants to bring you back. Stars are shining brightly, but the light don't touch inside. Hollow space between us where he used to confide. Wishes on a night sky, dreams that turn to dust. Searching for a figure in the dark I trust. Rise, Mrs. Riker, hearts under attack. Every night he's calling, wants to bring you back. Stars are shining brightly, but the light don't touch inside. Hollow space between us where he used to confide. Wishes on a night sky, dreams that turn to dust. Searching for a figure in the dark I trust. Rise, Mrs. Riker, hearts under attack. Every night he's calling, wants to bring you back.
Back.
In a land of fire and ice.
It's possible to get the 250 with the 8-wave version. So what's in this? Like what awesome shit do I get in here? Is there like uber uniques in here? Three items? What are the 3 items? Oh my god, just 3 items? The D4 campaign was pretty fun. I didn't like the camel part. And when I first played, The really cool huge boss where you had to like run around the town was bugged. I had to fight it twice. But other than that, it was a good campaign. Wow, this is... I don't love this season mechanic yet. Two legendaries, one unique, with one greater affix. If they guarantee greater affixes, that'd be fine. I think I think everything should have at least one greater affix that drops from the 250. It's freaking annoying. All right, let's do a can I do a 92 still? My build is nerfed. I don't think I'll be able to do that. Hey, Demonic Hellbound, how's it going, dude? Yeah, I don't know. Even if it took 5 minutes to get 250, would it be good? Would that really be a good season theme? Like, okay, think about the season theme. We're in a room. We fight stuff. We get a chest. We get loot. The pit is we're in a dungeon. At the end of it, we fight a boss. We get loot. Nightmare Dungeons, we're in a dungeon. At the end of it, we get loot and can upgrade and get stronger powers. The pit is we get loot and we can upgrade our gear and get stronger. In this new mechanic, we just get loot, right? There's no power we're increasing by doing it, correct? It's just loot. So why is that better than the pit or Nightmare Dungeons? Why am I even doing it? Holy crap. How do they not think of this? Like, do they even have... Like, when they sit down at the table and they're like, oh, we have an idea. It's like, someone might have said endless waves. And someone's like, we can't do endless waves, dude. It's... People, they think they want endless waves, but they don't. They're like, okay, fine. We'll just have a few waves. But then what do they get? You know, they'll get like a chest at the end. But like, let's make a mechanic behind the chest. Are they getting... Is all the resources hopefully going towards the expansion? Or is just the odd development team so horrible? They went from actually creating powers for a pet to... There's just a few waves and then you get a chest at the end? Okay, I'm gonna keep playing, but I think this season is fucked. I think this season is fucked. You love the defense style games, but ARPGs can't get it right. It would be a mini game. They would have to design a mini game for defense. It wouldn't be your character specifically. You know what? No, they could do it like a tower defense, but like it would have to be group mechanic. You're right. Yeah, it's hard to just think about how to do it, but let's just get... Who cares if it's doing it or not doing it? There's no reason to do it. If there's no reason to do it, there's no... I'm not doing it. It's like the gauntlet. Like, who the hell does the gauntlet anymore? You don't get shit from the gauntlet. Oh, I could try Dwarven Realms? Yeah, I was thinking, because tomorrow I'm going to be streaming for a few hours in the middle of the day. And I don't know what game I'm going to play. And Dwarven Realms is a thought. Like, I've never played the game. It's an ARPG. It should be fun. There's a bunch of stuff coming out that I'm interested in. The Torchlight Infinite new season, which somehow comes out on July 4th. Not a great idea, but I will be playing it. And actually, I'm going to be interviewing... Oh, God. Aaron's going to kill me. I don't remember the person. I do believe he's either a developer or like the lead developer. Don't quote me on this, of Torchlight Infinite next Wednesday. And I've never played really Torchlight Infinite. I think I got to level 20 last season just to take a quick look. So yeah, okay. Torchlight Infinite I'm going to be playing. I might play Dwarven Realms. I'm going to play Last Epoch. I'm going to try Season 5 when it comes out. Then I have World of Warcraft's new expansion. I play this stupid phone game, and I'll probably this Honkai Star Rail. I don't ever stream it or anything. I did actually start out my YouTube career on Honkai Star Rail, and they're coming out with a new game called Zealous Zone Zero. That's actually like action combat. I might play. The game I'm looking forward to the most, that I love, it's like one of my favorite games ever, is Monster Hunter World. And the Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out next year. I hope it's early next year. I'm going to play at least 300 hours in that game. I think I have like 600 in Monster Hunter World. Lax, you got a bunch of compasses. Do I want to do them? Maybe a little later. I'm just kind of like, just chilling right now. I'm actually a little upset with the season mechanic. You're at like 2,000 hours in D4. That's a lot of D4, dude. That's impressive. Season 5, season of summer break. Yes. Yes, it is. It's the season where they fire their odd development team. I hope it's actually, you know what? If season 5 is bad, guys, you gotta do what you do with season 3 and just stop playing the game. Hard stop. Don't come back for the stupid Lunar Festival or Summer Fire Festival. They need to replace their odd development team for seasons. It's utterly ridiculous. Yeah, they did. I don't know if you were on this stream where we were talking about it. Like, what could they do with, ooh, look at that. Got a double Greater Affix there. We were talking what they could do with tempers. And someone in chat mentioned for each Greater Affix, they should increase the temper charges. And I thought that was a brilliant idea. And now I'm starting to think, was that one of the developers, or was that just such like a simple idea? Like, why wouldn't that work? It's like Team 1 never talked to Team 2. Yeah, I wonder if they have like a competition going on and they're just like purposely trying to screw each other over. Like they're told like, look, you guys get bonuses separately from each other. Whoever does better than the other like gets the better bonus. That's what it feels like. I actually know that that's how their bonuses work now. It used to be if the company did good, the whole company got bonuses. Now it's like if your specific game does good, you get a bonus. Or you get more bonus. Like everyone gets a bonus, but you get a higher bonus. So I remember the Overwatch team being like the first affected by the not getting profits issue and their bonuses sucking, and having a lot of problems there. So maybe they're just trying to screw over the even season, but if never mind. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I think if they should just make a good game so people come back, they buy the expansion, everyone gets their bonuses. At least they're working on the game and they're not making like... It did feel like in Season 1 and Season 2 that they were focusing really hard on the cosmetics. That $65 horse. Right in the middle of Season 3. The worst season ever. Was so freaking stupid. Frosty, you need to see Woody complain about the power creep for 1 hour plus. Dude, I downloaded it. It's a 40-minute video. I downloaded everyone's Season 5 videos up until yesterday. And I downloaded Woody's today. And I have it on a hard drive at work. So I gotta go through everyone's Season 5 videos and everyone's day 1 of playing the PTR. I might download people's day 2 of the PTR just to get a better variety, because I know there was a patch on day 2. And then I gotta find all the best lines. It's hours of work. And then figure out other elements like I'm probably gonna bring in, if you guys haven't seen the NDA video with Ghazi and the hot tub song, DM's reaction to it, he said it was up to me to tell Riker about it. And so I went into Riker's stream and I asked him to comment on it, and he had a funny line about that the relationship might be over and he's going to maybe go back to Rax. So I got something to work with there. Plus all of people's reactions to Season 5 might be kind of funny. Cosmetics don't distract from development resources, though. They don't distract from development resources, but it's really annoying as a player to see a bad season followed by a money grubbing $65 horse launch. So it does affect people's outlook and mentality and thought on the game. And some people might actually just see that news article after seeing this season being horrible and be like, look, I'm just not coming back. And with smaller companies, at least, they do have to allocate resources, like literally paying for people's salaries. And you can buy, at some point, you got to be like, are we hiring another horse skin developer? Or are we going to hire a few more quality check people, like to actually play the game and see if things are bugged or working right, or people to actually design systems? I know Microsoft has enough money to be like, we can just have it all. So it maybe doesn't affect them. I don't know. You think Phil Spencer should fire all the Blizzard staff and turn them over to Obsidian? What is Obsidian working on? Is that Elden Ring? I hope. Not Elden Ring, sorry. Elder Scrolls? I'm not good at names. Oh, Playground, if not Obsidian, Playground Games. You gotta explain what games they do. I don't know the companies too well. How about a breakup between Woody and Chronix? Woody doesn't want a song about him. I specifically asked Woody after I made Rob's song. I was like, Woody, do you want a Rogue song? He said he doesn't want a Rogue song. He'd be too embarrassed to have a song about himself. And I agree, it's a little embarrassing when someone's making a song and it's like your face is in it and AI generated looking like a rogue and it's about you. It would be funny, but Woody doesn't really do parody stuff. He doesn't try to outwardly be comical. He's a nice dude. He's great at the game. He's very knowledgeable. That's why I asked him. I rarely ask people like, "Hey, is it okay if I do a song about you?" Because typically I know that their temperament and their style of content, and I'm like, "Okay, they'll be okay with this." And some of it's a gamble, but I had a feeling Woody might not like it as much as others, so I had to ask. And I do respect him enough to be like, I'm not just gonna come out with a Woody song. He'll be in my video though. He'll be in my season 5 PTR video. But I'm not gonna make a song about him. Do I like the new Mythic Unique colors? I do. I love that they have their own color. Because, like, when you're playing Diablo 2 and a Shaco drops, you know what it is. You know what that shit is. It drops off like Mephisto and you're like, oh my fucking god, it dropped. Now it's like unique helm drops. And you're like, oh, is this going to be it? And then you get it and it's like, no, it's another Godslayer crown. And it's like, oh, that's annoying. So you get that feeling of maybe it's good. Then you get a feeling of being let down. Now it's like, you know it's going to be good. It's going to be either Shaco or Andariel's Visage. And it's like both of those things kick ass. So it feels good seeing that drop now. Yeah, man. Like when I was talking before about smart and skillful streamers, he's definitely a smart and skillful streamer. His skill is like ridiculous. And he can have like 2,000-3,000 people just watching him like build a character out on a spreadsheet, and he doesn't even have to talk. Like you just know what he's doing and it's gonna work, and then he's gonna play, he's gonna be great at it. When the beta was out for Diablo and they're like, oh, now you can only get to level 20, but the world bosses are still gonna be like level like 40 or whatever. Woody makes a hardcore character or whatever and solos the world boss on a rogue, and people were almost barely getting it done with the 15 minutes, and he solos it. He's so good. It was 25. What, the world boss was 25? Because I know that we were only able to get to... For some reason, we were only able to level to 20 on the second server slam or whatever. Obsidian made Fallout New Vegas, Outer Worlds. You know, I love New Vegas. When I played Fallout 3 for the first time, I was like, yo, this game is so good. I played Skyrim before. Not Skyrim. I played... God, what was the game called? Morrowind? And then Oblivion. And then I played... And I love those games. They were great. I was like, oh, Bethesda makes Fallout games? I was like, oh, Fallout 3's out. Let me try this. I loved the world and story of Fallout 3 so much. It was so fun. It was so cool. And because I'm not like a skilled gamer, having just being able to stop time and like use like... I'm good at planning, I think, and I was able to like build my character out and just stop time and kill. It was really fun. Fun mechanic, fun story, fun world, and Vegas was just another really awesome game. So yeah, I'll have Obsidian make the next Blizzard game. They should team up or just give the IP to Obsidian. As long as Obsidian didn't make Starfield, I think we'll be okay. Starfield was hot garbage. It was so... I'm so angry at Bethesda for releasing Starfield. You guys knew what the hell you were doing. Like, you've made great games. You made Skyrim. What happened? I am very concerned with the next Elder Scrolls game if Starfield was that horrible. New Vegas had the best storyline out of any Fallout game. You put Zed, you put 200 hours into Starfield? Is it just because like you were copium playing it, like, or did you legitimately have a great time playing? Because I played for a little bit and then found out that the best way to level was making a base and like farming iron and shit. So I farmed iron for like 10 hours and then I went and played for like another 10 hours and I'm like, this doesn't have the feel of Skyrim or Fallout. It's like soulless to me. And I played it just after playing Baldur's Gate 3, so like all the NPCs and storylines just like sucked a little harder than it should have because Baldur's Gate 3 did that so unbelievably well. Yeah, I got the mount trophy, Gen FX. I actually did that. I called it the, it's basically like the Ashava penis. It's what my friends call it, and I call it. And it's great because it's like a true skill trophy, you know? And a lot of people ended up not being able to kill the boss. So it kind of feels good having a trophy that people can attain or buy. Oh, you had a few weeks off of work for it? Damn, dude. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Sorry you took off for Starfield. I didn't play 76 when it first came out. I actually never played 76, but when it first came out, I heard it had a lot of issues. They didn't have NPCs in the game. I hear it's good now. I hear it's good now, which I'm happy about. There's some people that play the current version of 76 and that have never played Fallout 4, and they go and play 4 and they don't like it as much. That's how good 76 is. Although 4, at its time, I still think 3 and Vegas was better than 4. But if you're brand new to Fallout games, I'm going to say start on Vegas. And if you like the story and world, but you feel it's a little slow, then play 4. There's a clan you can't even join unless you have it yet. Oh my god, I actually think I remember that. There's a whole meme going on. It's like the Ashava Trophy Club or something. It's so funny. Oh yeah, then on Reddit, when you had the Ashava Trophy, and like, when any person mentioned they had the trophy, there'd be like people just responding like, you sir are a true gamer and maybe one of the best players that ever existed. We recognize your gaming accomplishments and commend you. And if someone's like, oh, I wasn't able to get it because my group sucked, it'd be like, sorry that you're bad at the game. You should just learn to play and get better. You are not invited to the Ashava Trophy Club. Yeah, ATC. It was so funny. I love those forum posts. Oh my god. Oh man, that was back when I had the high hopes. I had so high hopes. And I had season 4, look guys, season 4, I got my first level 100. I got 2 level 100s. I have a friend who made 4 level 100s. I played it for 3 full weeks and a little bit into the 4th week. I think we're in week 6 now. And here I am playing a PTR, but I'm just fucking around. I'm just killing some random shit. Let's see what we got. We got a tier 3 again. Interesting. Let's try a Nightmare Dungeon out. Let's open a chest for the lulz. Oh wait a second, let's kill this thing. Aldergate, BGs have... Oh, I played a rogue in season 4. That's why I never had any problems. Yeah, you needed to make a rogue to temper crit damage, I believe. But I was a rogue main, so I wasn't bothered by it. In fact, I'm annoyed now in season 5 they fixed it and everyone can get crit damage. They should everyone should be forced to make a rogue. Although I think I'm going to play a sorcerer to start out with. No matter what, I always go back to rogue. I always go back to ranged rogue. So this was the first season where ranged rogue was like legitimately good. So I had the best time ever this season. I'm always like twisting blades rogue. Oh, let me just try out penetrating shot or barrage, and like I'm like level like 87. I don't have great gear, and then like I just hate my life because twisting blades is so much better. Rogue is my favorite class. I like sorcerer a lot too, but they're a little they're very lackluster. So currently in Diablo IV. You can play Diablo 3, and the sorcerer is like raining down meteors or turning into an archon and like blasting the entire screen while teleporting like every like half second. It just feels great. And I don't know. They buffed Frozen Orb in season 4, and it was gonna be like everyone was so hyped for it, but like it just kind of didn't. Everyone just ended up going the cheese, infinite shield build. Twisting Blades PvP in pre-season, I did do. It was very strong and very powerful. I only probably PvP'd about 4 or 5 times though. And I didn't win every time, but it was very easy to kill people with Rogue, at least in the preseason. Before all the nerfs to Twisting Blades came in. All right, where are we? What am I doing? Yeah, I think Rax was actually trying to make a sorcerer in the PTR and like give notes on like what works and what doesn't work, specifically with like chain lightning. And he was going to send a report to Blizzard. It's always fun when like he does that, because I know they probably 100%, no, they 100% look at his notes. Like he probably quality assurance tests. He tests so thoroughly that they look at it and they implement things. And so I can't imagine the sorcerer like class developer being like, so Rax gave you some notes, dude, and you're like supposed to be like the sorcerer creator and like have mastery over all the knowledge of sorcerer. That's what you're hired for. And some guy like not even in the company is telling you like how essentially how wrong you are at making the freaking character and all the things you can do to improve it. And your boss is basically being like, dude, you gotta improve it. And they really should, because sorcerer's at least it was the most popular class. I don't know if it still is, because it's like it's not great. It's been not great since they nerfed the bug Lightning Orb build. Lightning Orb, everyone was sorcerer. Everyone in the game was a sorcerer when Lightning Orb was the shit. Single damage on sorcerer is awful. It is awful. And I want to be able to make my Frozen Orb sorcerer and kick ass. I want to be able to make my Chain Lightning sorcerer and kick ass. Hell, I would love, like you buff minions, can we get a Hydra build where I'm just like making millions of Hydras walking around and my army of firehead serpents are just wrecking the whole game? Like, let that happen. You really love Range Rogue gameplay loop? Yeah, Range Rogue is my favorite. I love Demon Hunter in Diablo 3. I played Demon Hunter mostly, and then sometimes I would make a monk. Monk would be my only melee class that I did in Diablo. It was Sorcerer, most of the time Rogue, Demon Hunter, whatever. And I think the last season I was like a Necromancer because they were just overpowered. So I was also back, I think I tangented out way too far here. I love Monster Hunter, and I can't wait for Wilds to come out. And I played a little bit of Rise on the Switch, and then my thumb started to break down, and I thought I had arthritis because they were really hurting. And I ended up I stopped playing like video games for a while because of how bad my thumbs were. And that's how I started even doing YouTube on phone game content, because I didn't really need my thumbs too much to play Honkai Star Rail. And I don't know, just like, look, if I'm breaking from games right now, I still love games. I have to start making content. So that's what I did. But again, I'm tangenting off. I want to play Monster Hunter Rise more, but I think I might get it for PC. And at some point, play that on stream. It doesn't look as good as World, but the combat's a little better. And I think I might play it before Wilds is out. I wonder if Wilds is going to play more like World or more like Rise. Pro controller? You know, I have a Pro controller for Switch, but I was lazy and stupid and decided just to use the freaking Joy-Cons. And I played mostly on the Joy-Cons, and it really messes your thumb up. At least it did mine. Oh, crit and lucky hit. That's cool. I wish this was... I cared about this. PTR. One of your workmates is really good with Monster Hunter. I believe that. Some people are very good at the game. I beat the game. I don't know if that makes me good, but I beat it. Before the expansion was out, I just tried to speed run one of the Elder Dragons like continuously. I'd always try to get a better score. In Monster Hunter World, I was a bow main, and I had fun with Insect Glaive, Sword and Shield. One other, Lance. Then in Rise, I was Hunting Horn. I started with Hunting Horn, then I went to bow. I just like bow a lot. Again, I'm a bow person. But I'm not a Legolas person. I'm not gonna make like a freaking bow character in a game and be like, oh, I'm Legolas. I don't know about Rise, but I fully beat a World. I did the expansion too, and I fully beat it. I got to the Elemental Dragon, and there was one more dragon after that. I think you needed the one where you needed a group. That's the one, the only Monster Hunter World I didn't beat. So I don't think many people were playing at the time. It was just tried soloing it, it didn't work. They're all tier 3. You have sponsor the I have a whisper to collect. Yeah, I know. I know I have a whisper to collect. Let's just do it anyway. Thank you. Yeah, I beat a few tempered. Ooh. What do you mean tempered elemental dragons? Like, I beat tempered elder dragons. Because the elemental dragon was an actual thing, and you needed, like, to switch your elements while fighting him or something. And I don't know if there's a tempered version of him, but yeah. Like, tempered Bal Hazak, tempered Ergigante, Kushaladora. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. And then the new tempered drag. Oh no, that was in Rise, the one that looks like it goes invisible. Okay, yeah, I figured you meant elder. Oh, there's another compass. So let's see what the Whisper compass gives us. Tier 3 again. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this Nightmare Dungeon because my build's not as powerful as it was before, but let's just try doing a 93 and hope for the best. I also don't have jeez, the Holy Power Elixir. Let's do the Lucky Hit attack speed. Let's just throw incense on. Oh. Oh, I remember when Nightmare Dungeons were hard. You need to salvage the tier 3 upgrade to tier 4? What? Like, where who do I salvage it at? Slay the Watchman. Blacksmith or occultist? Okay. I'm gonna do this Nightmare Dungeon, then go do that. It is dumb. It is dumb. But at this point, this whole season's dumb. I am looking most forward to the new uniques and legendaries they're adding to the game because I want to play different builds. I'll still do the pit. I'll try pushing high on a sorcerer. I don't know if I'll even touch the new seasonal mechanic. I guess if I'm looking for a specific, if they add uber uniques to it, or if I need a specific unique in general, maybe I'll do it. It'd be cool if they add uber boss materials to the Oh, I guess you can get gold. There's that gold chest. And that could help with masterworking. Yeah, Lax, the basic attacks being the best is what I'm doing right now. I'm using a basic attack, Heartseeker. But there's other new builds. They got a lot of shit when this game first came out with generator spender styles. So now they're really leaning into it, being like, look, your generator is all you need. Okay, where's this last one? So I was gonna play season 5 with my friend tomorrow on stream, but I kind of think it's not worth doing. So either I'm gonna maybe play Rise, Dwarven Realms, or Elden Ring. I don't know about Elden Ring. Hey JF, man. I would do let's see if I can do the voice here. Hold on a second. Welcome back, you Diablo IV super fans. Thank you all for joining my stream and seeing how epic Season 5 is. We all know that odd seasons are the best season. Alright. Yeah, you gotta max all the generators first. Or it's just not a build. Oh my god. That's the reason why we don't have cool actual skill trees. That pisses me off. I should be a telemarketer and use like the Diablo Giga Chad voice. I don't look in inferior minion. I don't know if you're doing a pun there, but I'm just gonna read it. Wait, there's a pattern to season quality? How odd. I'm not sure, man. It's just pretty dead on. It's pretty dead on with that pun. Yeah, I'm talking about how there's two, or he's talking about how there's two teams that does season, and I swore I heard a rumor that they mixed the teams up a bit, and they were like, oh, so the odd season and even seasons have been mixed up, so they're not going to be as bad anymore. The odd season, like, why do that? Why keep a team that sucks and mix them with your team that's good? You think they need to teach the odd team what they're doing? Like, can you teach someone to have better ideas? Maybe, but it almost feels like the even season developers that went to the odd team were like, hey guys, I know I'm new here, but the boss said I need to come here and help you guys out. And then they look at him, they're like, dude, we already have this shit covered. We already have the idea for this season coming up. It's going to be like tons of mobs fighting you in a room, and it's going to be super cool, and there's going to be like a chest with loot at the end. It's going to be awesome. And like the even guy's like, yeah, but like, what kind of powers are we getting? And they look at him, there's like, shut the fuck up. They're getting a room with monsters in it. And they're like, okay, fine. We will add powers. It'll be like boons and banes. It's like, okay, what kind of cool powers are we getting? They're like, you can get one extra material, or you can move faster for a few seconds. And the guy on the even team is just like, I think I'm gonna work on making new uniques and legendaries. You just keep on doing what you're doing. Yeah, the +1 Aether, it's like, dude, give that guy a raise. Oh, and yeah, real quick, by the way, anyone who's, I mean, thanks to everyone for watching the stream. It's awesome, but I got affiliated last time I streamed on Twitch, so I got enough stats to had the privilege of having random ads pre-played, and I make like 5 cents. So thank you guys for watching over there on Twitch. It's awesome. Thank you. You can watch wherever you want to watch. I really don't care, but just wanted to say thanks. Yeah, dude, Pogs in chat for +1 ethereal. That is, they're gonna change that, right? That is. It should be 2 times ethereal per every time it drops. Oh, look at that amulet. Could that be? Actually, when it comes to amulets, ooh, what the fuck? Okay, there they are. They're already maxed. I was like, thought I maxed everything. Former Even Team member, we see you in your colored Uber Unique contribution. We also know calling them mythical uniques is an odd team contribution to the game. Yeah, you know, they were hired. They were probably like, guys, come out with one game-changing thing that everyone's gonna like, and they're like, we're calling them mythical uniques because we can't have people farm Uber bosses for Uber uniques to get Ubers to fight Ubers with. They use the word Uber too much because they literally, like, what do you call the 200 Uber bosses? Like an Uber, and then they drop Ubers. It gets confusing. All right. This gave still tier. Okay, let's go do the disenchant thing. That's weird. Yeah, I call them Ubers too. The 200 bosses at least. Kind of feel like I can disenchant them here. It's considered a sigil. What? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, I'm stupid, guys. Well, off to the Helltide. No, not off to the Helltide. Off to the Helltide. Yeah, I now know I needed to keep one. I have figured that out after the fact. Oh, let me get some stupid AI song going. Oh no, we got my playlist going. It's epic music. So people actually know things about this season. What builds are looking good going into season 5? Because it seems like it's all about the new uniques and legendary powers, because the actual season mechanic is hot garbage. So I'm curious now to know what new uniques have changed the game, or what builds are going to be good. Oh, damn it. Any Barb will do. Barb is the only class I don't play. They're too good. Everything is busted. Yeah, I saw that. I think it's Flurry or Barrage Rogue that was just like one-shotting 200 stuff. It seemed bugged. Then I heard Druid was bugged. Then Sorcerer Chain Lightning was broken. So basically they have to buff Barbarian. Yeah. Nerf Hulk all the classes and buff Barb. It comes down to Crown of Lucian, Shard of Varthiel, and the Lucian Amulet. I heard that the helmet is what makes the Chain Lightning busted. Maybe. Or is that what makes the Rogue busted? That's true. Everyone other than the Barbarian doing extreme damage is considered a bug. Like the double dipping for Rogue. It's like Rogues are doing too high damage. It's because they're abusing a bug. They're almost as strong as Barbarians. Like the Bulwark Druid bug where they were just like kicking ass. It's like, yeah, that's called a bug for a reason. They're doing better than Barbarians. I think the only time a class, other than Season 1, the only time a class was better than Barbarian and they didn't consider it a bug was the Chain Lightning. We know that the Lightning Orb Sorcerer in Season 2. They just overtuned it. I do not believe it was considered a bug. It was just way overtuned. Is that true? Is the Barbarian now Rod Ferguson's favorite? You can kind of tell what's going to be overpowered. Like, the devs like to let things slip. Before the game was out, when they asked the developers what classes they were going to be, majority of them said Rogue. And when the game first launched, Twisting Blade Rogues was ridiculous. Before they nerfed the crap out of them, like early on. I think even in the server slam, they got their cooldown reduction nerfed. So it made sense they weren't good anymore. Then prior to Season 4 and Tempering coming out, everyone was talking about, at least Adam Jackson, about the Dust Devil Barbarian. Then that got nerfed because it was way too overpowered. Unfortunately, the campfire chat for Season 5 PTR was just Adam Jackson. And I do wish Joe Pipora was on. And I miss Rod Ferguson. I need that guy back. I need him back. I need him demanding weird shit. I need him bringing cookies to the campfire chat. He was so cool. Like, just throwing pie on people's faces. Like, the 30-second dance buzzer. Like, just come on back, dude. Please. I need more content. Exploit weakness. I think he mentioned it in one of the campfires. Ball lightning was considered a bug. Ball lightning was considered a bug. Why was it considered? What was the bug that just did so much damage? With Rogue, they say it's double dipping, but damn it. They acknowledged it was an issue in one of the campfires, but were also dealing with damage control following all the nerfs. Yes, they were. I remember they had like their tail between their legs when they came out that nerf patch, like as season 1 launched. And Rod Ferguson has not been seen since then. He's like, I'll be back when people are like super hyped again for the game. But until then, I'm not going to be on stream. Sean, you paid PTR for 11 hours. What, you didn't find a compass? Because day 2, they came out with a fix, so people actually found them. But yeah, day 1, it was broken and you couldn't find them. And I hope I get a lot of cool lines from people's streams saying how pissed off they are at it. Yeah, Liam. We were just saying that before. If it's a barbarian doing massive damage, it's normal. If it's anyone other than a barbarian doing massive damage, it's a bug. Look at those boots. Alright, let's open up a chest. Living steel? Let's do living steel. Alright, if this doesn't have a compass in it, I'm gonna do a Nightmare Dungeon again. Yeah, I messed up. Shouldn't have disenchanted all of them. Have a good one, Exathius, dude. Sorry if I don't know the name properly, but you have a good one. Wait a second. Oh man, I had a coffee I didn't drink. I've been so much more awake. And 100 always drops one. Let's see this mystery chest drops one. Oh my god, I love coffee. Alright, there we go. Compass. Compass. Yep, there we go. Carrying too much crap, but let's go clear out the inventory. Wait. There's a manual there. Why I cared so much about that. Just wanted it. Barb needs to be able to equip one more weapon. No, they don't. No, they don't. Everyone else besides Barbarian needs to be able to equip one more weapon. Yeah, whatever. Getting rid of it all. Shields need to have more purpose. Yeah, they specifically said there's no shield sword and board style character in the game. Because what they're going to do is hold off on the paladin or whatever holy class. They're waiting for the expansion they released Diablo in. Now, when they first came out with their PR campaign for Diablo IV, they said it was going to have 2 expansions. That could change. They've changed a bunch of things they said before. It could be 3 expansions now. It's going to have at least 2. This first one that's coming up is going to be Mephisto. The one after this was supposed to be Diablo, and that's where you get the holy class. There's a chance they add in another expansion. They're like, look, we're working on Diablo 5. We're going to need at least one more expansion. Then they will probably drag Diablo out another year. I don't think they should do that. But there's a chance it'll go Mephisto, Baal, then Diablo. That's the primevals, right? Those are the 3. Is there a 4th? Second. Diablo. Prime. Yeah, those are the 3. Okay. All right, let's upgrade this compass. Should I go to the max level? Like, is there a reason not to do tier 8? Here we go, tier 8. You can't go higher than this, right? Tier 9? What? It lets you waste it? And it doesn't... What? What? I mean, for science, it's fine. I'm going to do this... Oh, but like, it just let me do it. It just let me waste one on it, even though it was already 8. Oh. Alright, well, if I get wrecked, I get wrecked. Tier 8 is serious business. Look. I got this. This is gonna be easy. I have the +1 ethereal shards. It's fine. I need those buffs are gonna carry me. Time to bug report. I'm not gonna bug report. I'm just gonna make a video and like rip into them. I actually know that oh no, I don't want to get the name. Just give me a second. I do know that Adam Fletcher, the community manager, watches some of my parody videos, so he will hear about this in a parody video. Yo, everyone's making me real nervous about this shit. Oh shit. Oh no, guys, I messed up. I feel like I'm playing Elden Ring again. No. No, Mesmer, stop. Stop beating me with your snake. I don't need this shit. Oh, no. No. It's over, guys. Thanks for coming and tuning into the stream. It was a pleasure wasting 3 hours trying to get to this point. It was worth it. Wait. If I fail this, I lose it, right? I lose everything. I don't like get a consolation prize, right? Like it's not like World of Warcraft where wait a second. What? I did it? Guys, I can't read chat right now. Because, like, I think this is serial business right now. Super serial business. I need the boons. I need +1 Aether so bad. It'll save my life. Or being able to run quicker for 8 seconds. I need that. I need those massive boon buffs. Oh, jeez. This is just wave 1. I just gotta ask myself, what would Dijo do right now? He'd make a plan and follow through, because that's what Dijo would do. He wouldn't give up. Oh my god. I read 2 comments. Something auto killed something. I don't know about that. I think I killed the boss because I'm super skilled and amazing at the game. And the second one is someone's offering me more attempts at this magnificent, truly fun and well thought out system of the expansion, whatever, the season 5. I don't know if I want to do more of this. It is cool that this is hard and I'm not really... Look at that execute, dude. Oh yeah, it's because I'm so good. It's because I'm so... Oh, there's more. What auto killed it? WWWD. Well, yeah, what would Dijo do? Okay, guys. Okay. So, I have no chance of doing this unless I get one of these powerful buffs. So I get +1 Aether, increase movement speed, or killing the event spawns Aether events 50% faster. Literally none of these give me really power. But let's see what the debuffs. Hellborn are hunting me. When aren't Hellborn hunting me? Normal monster damage +25. Let's just get speed. Let's just test that shit out. See if my life sucks. Execute. See? I don't even know what that means or does, but I am kicking it. Oh, by the way, I noticed I only have 1 Aether. I'm guessing I have a certain amount of time to kill these people before they auto die. Because someone told me I can get 250. Oh, there's 10 waves? Guys. I don't know if I can handle this. 10 waves of this shit, like... No, they're just auto-dying. I'm gonna let them kill me. We're done. We're done here. We are done. Oh, Clubber Lang, dude. If I stuck it out, I would have gotten at least 2 blue pieces. Damn. Shit. Kicking myself now. Also, I thought I was good for half a second, but like things just auto die. I have to exploit weakness, it kills them for me? Okay, you know. That wasn't fun. No, it was not fun. You know what would be more fun than that? Maybe even the gauntlet would be more fun than that. Definitely actually would be more fun than that. Let's go back. Let's get off the PTR and switch to non-PTR. Switch here. Where's the exclamation mark? Shit. Eating lead paint chips? I don't know if I've never actually ate normal paint chips to know. Like, I hear it's really cool and like a lot of people do that. I don't think it's for me. How's the PTR going, Jordan? Oh, dude, you just missed it. I spent about 3 hours farming materials to do one attempt at a +8. The hardest difficulty on the PTR. And I wouldn't say I got wrecked. I was kind of doing it, but very, very, very badly. And supposedly, after 3 hours of farming and then another like hour and a half of fighting monsters, I had the potential of getting at least 2 blues. And that's the season mechanic for you. So yeah, I'm switching here. Going to see how this works. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to switch without doing a different client, but it's not the way it is. Oh, and also, like, am I wrong in thinking people were telling me I was not hyping up the expansion enough in the beginning of my interview with Hog? Is it just like one new zone, a new class, and like a storyline? So one class, a new zone, and a storyline is everything you get if you buy the expansion. But there's also upgrades to the game that you're going to be able to get if you don't buy the expansion. Like, you just can't access the new zone, the class, or the quest line. Seems weird. Okay, we're gonna get. I hope we get more skills. If we don't, that's ridiculous. We need to get more skills in all the classes in the expansion. But if you don't have the expansion and you're playing like a rogue, and they get like, I don't know, like bazooka. Say that's a skill. Is that gonna be grayed out on people who haven't bought the expansion? I guess you guys don't know. Like, how would you know? Any developers in chat want to just tell me that are in the D4 development team? And also let me know if you're on the even or odd season. Oh. Yeah, I'm like 95% sure every class is gonna get new skills. It'd be so stupid if you don't. But in like in Diablo 3, when they came out with new skills for every class, you unlocked it when you hit the new level. Like you went from like level 60 to 70 or something, and then once you hit 70, you're able to use the new skills. You're not getting new levels in expansion. Okay. We're gonna do a warm-up. Barb's getting weapon throw? This for real? No, you're just guessing. I want the spin to win Demon Hunter ability for Rogue, where I just spin around shooting stuff. It's like a better version of Whirlwind. Hey, Mini Vile, how's it going? Just did the PTR, and I'm happy there's a lot of games to play this summer. You found a weird glitch. This tentacle boss continues to strangle your dog instead of my area. Dude, I don't really know what you're saying, but I think instead of my you meant me. In which case, haha, get it. Dude, I know it sucks. Look, I do that often. I always try doing funny shit in like Rax and like DM stream and like Aaron, and then like I'll type something wrong and they're reading it and I'm just like, ah, shit. Or they read a word wrong and I'm like, fuck you. The joke there, you ruined it by not reading it how it's supposed to be read. It's no problem, dude. You can spell anything however you want to spell it in my chat. As long as you don't spell it in a way where you're gonna get banned, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'm so getting this done. Alright, I'm gonna go for my personal record after this one. I know, Holy Bolts. You make me feel good at the game, Holy Bolts. And double dipping, Rogue, Bug. I'll miss you. And how you help me kill bosses. When I first heard like, oh, so the season mechanic is gonna be like they fix the game. And it's like, what are you adding that we're gonna be more powerful with? They're like, well, we're giving you flasks, different elixirs. And I'm like, that sounds so stupid. That sounds so stupid. But like after using it, I'm like, this is cool. This is awesome. Now I'm like, okay, season 5, what are you giving us? And they're like, I've yet to hear anything they're giving us other than like new uniques and legendaries, but that's going to be added to the game permanently. So you can be on a so my character that I have right now is going to be sent to the Eternal Realm. And I can just play this character with the new uniques that they're adding into the game, because it's not going to be season only. And the only thing that's different is I won't have access to the new 10-wave stupid roguelike system that gives you like barely any rewards. I don't know. I might just try out the new builds on like my already made character, because there's no power upgrades to make a seasonal character this time. Am I right? There's like the power difference between a seasonal and non-seasonal character is non-existent this season, which would be the first season where it is like that. I had to start writing some of this down because this is... I wish I had my hard drive. I want to start editing video together because a lot of this seems very bullshitty. There's been times I'll write some... I actually... Okay, so this actually happened on... I made a video about... The intro was talking about the mid-season shit. What the hell was that called? Or like the double loot goblins. Oh, the year anniversary. And I ripped into it. And I was about to launch the video. Like literally the night I launched it, I exported the video. And then right before I was like reviewing it, and I looked at Rob's video and he's like, thank God they fixed all these problems. And I'm like, oh no, I ripped into the problems in the whole beginning, but it's fixed. Then I had to like re-record a line saying like, I know they fixed the problems, but fuck them. Hey, the D-Man, how's it going? Oh, give me a second. I just gotta like try and be good real quick. There you go. Double dipping. All right, let's see. Wait. The Endless Waves is coming to Eternal? I know the gear is, but the Endless Waves is? Or not Endless Waves, the stupid room with the 3 chests? Oh my god, they are? Wait, so why would you play a seasonal character? What is drawing you in to play a seasonal character this season if everything they're adding is being added to Eternal? Hey Charlie 6 less, how's it going, dude? The D-Man, I do not have a schedule. I usually stream 10:30 p.m. weekdays, sometimes Sundays, sometimes 10:30 p.m. I'll randomly be on. I usually edit most nights, or I'm just playing video games, or I'm chilling. I'm trying to get into streaming. So 10:30 p.m. Eastern time is when I'll pop on. But if I'm making a video, I'm not going to be on. I really got to get a schedule going if I'm doing this Twitch thing. But I left my hard drive at work, and I had downloaded all the season 5 media that I wanted to work on. And I'm using that as an excuse to not edit this weekend and just kind of stream. So I'll be on tomorrow, kind of like early tomorrow. It's going to be an unusual day for me. I'll probably be on at like 11 a.m. Eastern time and play for like 5 or 6 hours tomorrow. Ah, I got it. It's the end game system. Once you play it, you'll be ending the game. That's true. It was a new end game mechanic, not a seasonal mechanic. Aren't Helltides part of the Eternal too? Yeah, Helltides are part of the Eternal. But not the fancy new flasks in season 4. Like the that Holy Bowl elixir was part of this season. And then technically so were the mine cages part of the season. Profane mine cages were pretty cool. Not so Helltides were an Eternal, but not profane mine cages. So wait a second. Has anyone mentioned what the Iron Wolves rewards just for season? I do believe so. Iron Wolves were the season mechanic, and it was great because it gave you a free spark and tons of materials to farm Ubers with. Like so many. I actually made a new character just to get another spark and more materials to farm Ubers with. Please, okay, I know you guys know more about the game than I do. What is coming to the season that isn't coming to the Eternal Realm? Why would I play a seasonal character other than just resetting and playing a new character? I guess the title for completing the season journey? They haven't told us what the seasonal mechanic will be yet. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, you know what? You're right. In the PTR for season 4, I don't think we had access to the elixirs. The battle pass. The battle pass is the seasonal mechanic. Okay, good. Good. I'm happy now. They might be awesome, guys. It could still be fixed. It could still be saved. Almost wish there wasn't, because I had a really good video planned. It was going to be like my whole beginning. It was going to be awesome, but now I gotta wait a bit. There's another ladder. Oh, yeah, true. All right. I'm going to go for my personal best, which is the 116 dungeon. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but we will see how this goes. Oh, they data mined another ladder with a spark. That's interesting. I'm interested to see what they do with that. Could be with the new endgame system, like fastest person to complete the waves or most points. Whatever. Let's do this. I might not be able to read for a little bit, guys. Din 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 din. Gotta do my playlist. Oh, I know I'm wasting time, but I gotta do the epic music. Here we go. Okay, this is... I need to get bigger groups. Oh, it's a corpse. Corpse bow. Oh, jeez. hate corpse bows. Okay, some elites here. Hell yes. You know what I need? I need a shrine. Ooh. Alright. Okay. It could be better. It's not bad though. Could be stupid with this shrine. Oh, I'm about to run out of shrine. Right. Oh, I should have brought them into this room. Oh, jeez. Got a lot of health. So people are able to do like pit like 145 plus now, druids and shit, and like 200s on rogues and sorks. That's gonna be nuts. Okay, stop with the walls. It's so cheap. Just let me do damage to you. There we go. Druid is bug, companion druid. Well, good for them. They deserve to be bugged. Companion druid was the worst spec in the entire game for the longest amount of time. Right, okay. Let's funnel them into here. All part of the plan. Increased health. I absolutely hate increased health elites. It's like killing 2 elites. Alright. So any of you guys elites or minions? Not elites. That's an elite. That's an elite. Alright guys, follow me. Come into this room. Just line up for me there, thank you. Oh, ooh. Right. Maybe they'll do a leaderboard on the pit. I'd rather the pit than whatever the hell that new thing was. You know, if they add like being able to upgrade, you know what, they might make it so we can upgrade our nightmare, sorry, our glyphs in that new mode. So it uses the sigil powder to get in there. That's probably what they're going to end up doing. If they add sigil powder, if they add glyph experience and masterworking materials, they'd be worth doing. Just like have them add a little less than both of the other ones. Yes. Alright, almost there, guys. Oh, there's a shrine. Lethal shrine. Come on. Oh, jeez. Okay. Again, I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm just concentrating so much on this. Hell yes. Just one more elite pack. Okay, maybe one more elite pack. This one looks like it'll do it. All right. Oh, yeah, I've seen the new Butcher in season 5. Yeah. Yep. Or maybe not outside that though. Maybe I haven't seen it. Okay, let me. Here we go. Best personal record. Please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up. No, he jumped out of the caltrops. No, no, no. This is gonna be bad. He's gonna start doing so much damage soon. It's like immune to CC now. Good. Come on. Jeez. Oh no, it's Lilith. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get this in time. Oh, I messed up. Wrong potion, because like, Holy Bolt. Gee. Doesn't do anything in this. Yeah, I'm not gonna make the timer. I shouldn't have. It's my fault. My fault. I started reading before I jumped in here thinking, you know. Come on, just be CC'd. "15 seconds. 12 seconds. I did it! Alright. Okay. Hell yes. Haha. Oh, yep. Easy. Easy. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let's see. I got a garbage. 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 Yep, that seems about right. That seems about right. Alright, now I can actually read. Let's see what's going on here. Druid's bugged. Companion druid. If you were on PTR, you would be going back to floor 1. The boss portal does not appear until almost all the monsters are dead. That's so annoying. What? Are you talking about in the pit? The max I'm getting is 300k, I guess Whirlwind. If you hate high health elites, do the pit in PTR, you'll love it. Oh no, dude. Have you, was I right about the new Butcher? Did I kill him? Anyone remember that? I did kill Butcher. Yeah. If I brought a Barbarian, I would have won easily. Yeah, thanks, Infernal Minion. Thanks, everyone. That was, that's my new personal best. I need to... I'm just happy I didn't have to fight snake people. That one. Let's see, what should I upgrade? I feel like this is the closest one. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get agility or attack speed. Agility. Cooldown reduction. It's kind of bad. It's kind of really bad. pit loot needs to be scaled. You know, I'm okay with it capping out at like 100 or something, because just like in Diablo 3, like 75 it capped out at, and anyone who hits 75, you're getting the max items. Then if you went higher than that, you got a little bit more rewards, you got some more gambling shards. But I don't want people, the 1% or the 0.1%, to be rewarded like for doing pit 150s and just being like, that's what you have to do. And it's just like, most people can't do that, but I'm okay with it being like midway through. It's fine. What was I gonna do? I was gonna convert materials. Just need some of these. Oh, there's a lot. Let's get fun. Masterworking. Did I just get dodge? Yeah, dodge is nice. I like that. What's my dodge chance at now? %? It's alright. Could be better. Now I need to upgrade these boots. You really get 2 great masterwork. Oh no. Oh, because I'm broke as shit now. Of course I am. Of course I am. Let's get some shit to sell. Sell it. I used to have money. Okay. I got, trust me, the money went to a good place. I got a role I needed on the last chance and something. It's long. It's a story that I forgot. It is late. It's 3 a.m. the East Coast here. My brain's not functioning anymore. It doesn't function super well to begin with, but definitely at 3 a.m. it's got some problems. What was I doing? Right, this. Masterworking. What do I want? I guess chance to freeze or movement speed would be good. I don't really need armor. Although armor was the thing that I actually remembered, that's what I got. Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to do one of those runs and get all that gold. That's what I would do. Okay, I got dexterity. Whatever. It's something. Alright, so I tested out Season 5 PTR. The new endgame system needs a lot of work. It needs to be fun. I want to have fun doing it. And those roguelike mechanics are stupid as shit. The rewards don't seem worth it. Please fix it. Please fix it. And let this Season 5 mechanic be really cool. And if I have any recommendations, add some class specific ones. I know, yes, it's harder to craft an individual ability for 5 different classes. Is there 5 different classes? Yes. Just take the time and do it. You have a whole team. I got to pit 116, highest I've ever done. Tomorrow I will be on at like 10:30. No, I'll be on at like 11:30ish, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. I'll be on for a bunch of hours. I don't know what I'm playing yet. And thanks for everyone who followed or did whatever. I don't have a lot of systems to help track things yet, so I'm sorry if I had any new followers and I didn't give a shout out. I'll probably maybe try and work on that tomorrow. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming around. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. And see ya.